Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a little doubt. That is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. De Ligt cuts it out. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, I'm Aymeric Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the best in the business when it comes to playing out from defence. He can spark quick counter-attacks or put his foot on the ball and retain it when a breather is needed. He's a very solid defender too. And opposition forwards, they're not going to get much change out of this guy.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He gets a ticking off, and he's let fly! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And he's managed to get rid. Yuri. Good running, strong and purposeful. Adeyemi driving forward. Adeyemi! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Sunset. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gorosabal made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. He's through, now is he in? Still goalless at the moment. Great vision. Serrano receives it in a wide position. And it's Gorosabal. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Spread out to the left. Munic stood his ground. And he shoots! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mane clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Ruiz de Galarreta. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Bilbao deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah. Adeyemi! There it is! A goal at a really telling moment. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
After 42 minutes is number 27, Adeyemi. Adeyemi. Adeyemi.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Out of play for a goal kick.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Iñaki Williams. And it's Mane. Ambitious ball here. Oh, it's a great ball here. Can he finish? They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So we're just settling back into this second half. Hernandez. Kane. Adeyemi. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's having a go against the crossbar. Serrano. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And it's Hauragzar. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Yuri. Now it's Williams. Now the ball in.
Substitutions taking place.
Bilbao can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
He's found a way through. Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 11, Mane. Number 27, Adeyemi.
He's had it taken off him.
Leon Goretzka.
Nemecha.
Number 17.
Now Hernandez.
Joe Bellingham. Coming on the field. Number 39, Cal. Number 7, Kingsley Coman. Number 18.
Sanek really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Sane.
Serrano. And here's Guruzeta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pavlovic does really well there, he is strong. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Substitution.
And it's Gorosabel. Now it's Tell. Prados. Now it's Guruzeta. Now it's Williams. Oh, he's bustling through here. Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Bilbao get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
There will be 5
This usually is
minutes
the
added
time teams go into conservation mode.
De Ligt simply refused to be outdone there. Olise. Now it's Tell. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Sane! And he hits the net! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And the referee brings it to a close. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start. Expectations
and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
He's picked his way through, goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Choupo-Moting, out to the right. Sane going face-to-face with his great rival. Nicked it back promptly.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Choupo-Moting charging forward, the ball at his feet. Shoots! It's there! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
After 22 minutes is number 9, Eric Choupo-Moting.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Guerrero with the clearance. That is ended up in no man's land. Guerrero. And he's only too happy to take that back. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he get... Oh, what has happened here? It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. That pass has been well intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach.
He gets big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Goretzka. Nemecha. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Choupo-Moting. He's gone for goal! And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that. And still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gently done. Still just a single goal between the sides. Real chance! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone for it! And another try! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution.
They've played it short. Tries the cut back. That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Floated through, and Sonny! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
To replace him is number 10. Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Goretzka. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And here's Musiala. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Musiala. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. The ball has bounced loose now. Driving forward. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, number 16. Coming on the field, number 8, number 22. Substitution in progress.
He's in a great position here. Spread neatly. Chance! He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say...
Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 22.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed...
And there's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that should get the job done. He's gone for goal! They've scored! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 22, Serge Gnabry.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And he cuts out the supply. No, that's been intercepted. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And that's it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Header! He's scored! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
Has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guerrero, over to the left. And the counter is on. But he's forced to go back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. The pass has gone astray. And that has been knocked clear. Threads one in. This looks promising. Oh, well played. Santander look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Olise absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. What a throw in. Canales. Played back into the centre. He shifted it to the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Mane. Gets a good foot in there. Tries to play it through. And the shot! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
There will be a throw-in. Now that looks a decent ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, shooting chance! Danger averted for now. Just eases him off the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Cross needs to be good. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed the shot, surely! It's in! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Santander go into the lead. Big header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that is out of play.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Stood up well to him there. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, he's the main threat, so if he attracts much of the attention, then others have to make hay.
And he was quick to react. Can he spark a counter here? And it's made its way to him. Tries to pass it through. Caught offside that time.
Substitution. Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Felix Matcher.
Pavlovic.
Number 10. Deo Upamecano. Number 15. Kane. Number 11.
It's Kimmich.
Mane.
Olise.
Coming on the field. Number 27. Adeyemi.
And here's Tell.
Number 21.
Oh, it's come loose.
Number 45.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Tell! Superb from Tell! About as smooth as it gets. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Number 39.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
This is quite a battle.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Very nicely done. That is lovely. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Pavlovic.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Hangs one in. Shot at goal! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
It's a promising position, succumbs to the pressure. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Please be made aware that...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just list. There's the shot! He scored! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And it's Mane. And Mane! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 8 minutes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting. Chance, surely! He scored! And they're back in front! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. And here's Elise. Knocks it out wide. Sobrino. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nice defending, physical and effective. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now he's got space here.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Goretzka aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Olise, passing nice and neat. And this is Mane. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Sané. That's been cut out, well played. This looks promising. And the first half is done. Mane is the hat-trick hero and the man most responsible for this spectacular turnaround. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Crosses it into the area. Upamecano attempts a clearance. Here comes another cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Picked out brilliantly. Hoisted it. He gets big. He will be livid with himself. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's found a way through. And the shot! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Number 18, Olise. Substitution on the field.
Leon can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Money! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? That's good play. And it's Pavlovic. Sané. Goretzka. Mane receives it in a good position here. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution on the field. Number 20. Coming on to replace him is number 7.
Now he's off and running. And that's a throw-in. Oh, nicely intercepted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now this could be a chance.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking to play him in. Upamecano makes the interception. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, super shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves any favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
10. Coming on the field is number 28. Substitutions taking place.
So here comes a substitution. So now the difference is 3. Oh, that's delightful. And he's surging through. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
There will be 5
It's
minutes
great
added
defensive
time.
work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Good running, strong and purposeful. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Like to inform you now that the latest travel
So Jim, how do you reflect on... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And the shot! It's in! The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. He's had it taken off him. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Schlotterbeck does well to stand firm and defend it. Kane. And this is Mane. Now who's going to be first to this? Mane. Mane! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Now it's Goretzka. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Lovely bit of skill. He's having a go. Oh, it's hit the post. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
That was lovely, that.
Guerrero did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Kane. Nicely weighted ball. And they're quick to get it back. Great vision. Sane receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure this...
It's Muller! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Muller brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Ball is over the line. Just eases him off the ball. Schlotterbeck could move up a gear here. Can he get on the end of this? Can he latch on to this?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Schlotterbeck. Back into the middle, and he was quick to react. Some front-footed pressing going on here. La Coruña are looking to break at pace, and it's made its way to him. We have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Quality ball. Mane gets into a good position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution on the field. Number 45, Pavlovic. Number 20, Sane. Coming on the field, number 2, Felix Mecha.
Well, that's good defending.
18,
He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's being shifted off it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Shoots! He's scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Played out to the left flank, played back in. He has a look up. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Neatly clipped into space. Elise is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Can he get onto this?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 5 minutes added time.
That is good strength. Now, who's going to be first to this? Guerrero. Very nicely done. He's picked his way through. Guerrero plays it in. And that has been knocked clear. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's just a case of reality striking, Peter. One side, through their quality, almost obliged to win it, and like it